What to eat and how to eat healthily are the two questions that people ask themselves on a daily basis. The concern is simple yet important for each and every family. However, not everyone is able to put together a well-rounded recipe with all micronutrients taken into account. And facing the current food market, we have to admit that healthy food choices are becoming more expensive. The history of using linear programming to optimize people's diet could be traced back to 1950s. It is widely applied to public policy making in both developed and developing countries, providing advice to people with different income levels and nutritional needs. A paper published on PLOS One this year studied how to develop cost-minimizing and nutritionally adequate food baskets for households in Denmark using linear programming. Researchers generated 312 unprocessed or minimally processed food items and grouped them into categories. Each category was matched to the Danish or the American nutritional composition tables and databases. The price of food was collected from 5 discount retailers. The objective function of the linear program is to minimize the total cost for different food baskets. The decision variables are dummy variables that define whether a food was chosen and at what weight. The 5 constraints are culturally acceptable food baskets for Denmark population, health-promoting food basket, nutritionally adequate food basket, the combination of CA and N, and the combination of DG and N. LP is used to construct 5 different food baskets under these constraints. The study found that it is possible to construct food baskets satisfying all constraints. However, realistically, the optimal options might be difficult to implement. For example, very few food items can be both cost-minimizing and nutritionally beneficial. The cost is mainly affected by a few key nutrients. As more constraints are added, the cost increases. The one-day food basket satisfying only nutritional constraints costs about 3.6 euro, and to satisfy the combination of constraints could cost twice. Depending on the income levels of household, in order to meet the requirement, 6% to 11% of the total income will be spent on food. The real challenge faced by both the researchers and us is the hardship in changing dietary habit. In this study, for example, Denmark people prefer meat, sweets, and alcoholic drinks in their daily routine. However, if these factor into the culturally acceptable constraint, the food basket may not be affordable. Many foods may not be available due to geographical location, transportation cost, and seasonality. The cost is calculated without taking the processing cost, such as storage, energy bill, and time cost into account. Therefore, the general LP may require further adjustment. Overall, the study provides the possibility to eat healthily and economically at the same time, and allows us to be more mindful about what are on the dinner table every day.